Right, so what I will say, my final conclusion of say Whodunnit is yes, fantastic. Right, so again, this is the condensed version of how I've come across it. It's I was on lookout, like I am with most films, like new targets, is IMDb. For example, IMDb, and I'll scroll through a certain actor, I'll go into Wikipedia, tap in a certain studio name, and this just happened to be on page blah 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 of the network website, and there it was. Like I said, a term that you coined, a phrase I should say, the YouTube test. Now this is quite applicable in most cases, and I heartily recommend it. And it stopped me from getting a few potential purchases. Oh, I've gone. I'm not sure about that. And it's a great saviour, because like if sometimes you are lost in a world of nostalgia, you remember coming home from school and popping on, that programme, you remember that programme being on, and I'd love to watch that again, and I'll love to watch it now. When it comes to actually watching it again, realise a lot part of it probably was low shite, but then it was great. So you potentially could save yourself whatever asking prices. If it's cheap enough, a pair of those, you're not going to look really value for money and all that. But Whodunnit, get it. Without a shadow of doubt, put it on fate, your third or is it your fourth wave. You said you got 20 targets. I don't think it'll be a final wave, but when you can, make sure you put Whodunnit on your hit list. But like I said in my expansive video, parts 1 and 2, you need to fully concentrate on each individual story, because like I say, it's not always a murder. In one of the cases, it's deception. It's. I mean, there's one story which is the theft of a scepter in a monastery. In one episode, it's the attempted theft of an expensive painting. And that episode that particular episode also featured the one in the monastery. Another cast member from It Ain't Our Pot Mum. The tall one who plays the piano. See, some stuff from the 60s and 70s is good to watch, even though it was probably filmed and set at the time, so the cars and the fashion will be dated, but it don't matter. And that some stuff is now slated as being not politically correct and controversial, like Love Thy Neighbour. But I've already got into that. You've got to look at it with open eyes, not oh, that should be banned, but it's of its time. But they took the piss out of each other, that's the whole thing about it. You know, Snowflake, Honky and all that, and the term of Jack Smethwick, so raisins again. But it's all good. You need Whodunnit in your life, Jeff. But like I said, put your phone down. Put that bloody iPhone down. Put it to one side. Do not be tempted to just have a quick check to find you can find that DVD cheaper on Kelco or eBay or eCrater or Amazon or Zoom or HMV online. Resist. You can do that afterwards. Like I said in parts 1 and 2, which runs over an hour and 10 minutes, you need to fully concentrate on the crime being committed, to the bit where it shows the detective or the police sergeant investigating the crime, stopping short of revealing who it is, till when they are brought into the studio to be quizzed by the members by the guest panelists, who then have to write down who they think it is and what clues they think it is. And sometimes when he does show it. So, but anyway, John Pertwee explains it all. I'm going to finish off Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires, which is a very good clean version. It's not grainy, and it's the theatrical uncut version with an extra 2 minutes over the original UK release, and that's on Wikipedia.